Hello and welcome to Midas Markets Daily News. Let's kick off your trading day with the latest financial news and market headlines.
Hi traders, this is Jason with the market update. The US dollar index traded slightly above 99 on Monday as uncertainty remained around a longer-term ceasefire agreement between the US and Iran. Over the weekend, Washington and Tehran exchanged proposals to revise a draft deal that would extend the ceasefire and reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Investors are now shifting focus to the upcoming US non-farm payrolls report, which could offer fresh clues on the labour market and the Federal Reserve's policy path. WTI crude pulled back from its intraday highs on the first trading day of June, but still posted strong gains, rising around 5% to 90.5. Prices initially surged after Iranian media reported that Tehran had suspended communication with Washington and was preparing to fully close the Strait of Hormuz, raising concerns over global oil supply disruptions. However, oil later eased after President Trump said Israel and Hezbollah had agreed to halt attacks in Lebanon while discussions with Iran were still ongoing. Gold fell towards $4,470. Escalating tensions between the US and Iran, along with Iran's decision to stop communication with Washington, pushed oil prices sharply higher and intensified inflation concerns. This reinforced expectations that central banks may keep interest rates higher for longer. Markets are now pricing in around a 60% chance of at least one US rate hike before year-end. Investors are also watching this week's US employment data and upcoming comments from Federal Reserve officials for further policy signals. The Japanese yen traded around 159.6 on Monday. Data released on Friday showed that Japanese authorities spent 11.7 trillion yen intervening in the foreign exchange market at the end of April, confirming broad market speculation. Investors remain divided over whether the Bank of Japan will raise rates again this month as policymakers assess rising uncertainty from Middle East tensions. Markets are now awaiting comments from BOJ Governor Kazuo Ueda later this week for clearer guidance on the policy outlook. Euro extended its rebound from the 1.158 support area but traded in a narrow range ahead of Monday's European session. The pair held slightly above the mid-116 region after German retail sales data came in better than expected. Status reported that German retail sales fell 0.3% in April, slightly better than the expected 0.4% decline. The data offered some support to the euro, but a broadly stronger US dollar limited further upside.
We hope you enjoyed today's market outlook. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Remember to join us tomorrow morning for the freshest news.